Hey, Trip Kramer here from tripadvice.com. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been really needy with a girl, very desperate, and you messed it up? Well, on today's video, I want to go over how you can seduce a girl after the fact, after you have been too needy and you might have completely messed it up. Yes, there is a solution for you. There is a way to get back into her life, to get back in the seduction phase after you have completely screwed it up. Now, before we get into that, let's define neediness for a second. Some of the ways that you might have been too needy is approval seeking, trying to fish for compliments, trying to always get her to say why she likes you, or giving you some sort of affection all the time, or trying to get something from her. Maybe it's posting on her social media too much, maybe it's texting her too much, it's trying to get a lot of her attention. And really all this comes in the form of you trying to seek validation and also you not having your own life. This neediness is coming from a deep down insecurity. You're trying to make sure that this girl likes you or make sure that this girl loves you, and you're not feeling secure within the relationship or within the dating relationship. So that's probably why this is happening. Right? You are trying to get something to make sure, okay, this girl likes me, she's not going to leave, or it's someone that you know who wants you. You have to understand that you do not want a woman to be the center of your life. In fact, a woman doesn't want to be the center of your life either. You might hear differently. You might hear women say that, she wants to be one of the biggest priorities, but at the end of the day, she's actually not attracted to that. What she's attracted to is a man who behaves in such a way that shows emotional strength. And you're not going to be showing that if you're needy all the time and saying, hey, there's nothing else important in my world except for you, and everything crumbles unless I have you. Now, I know you probably see that in a lot of romantic comedies and you see that in dramas and movies, but this is not the case. Remember this. A woman is attracted to a man by the way he behaves, his behavioral traits. It's not about looks, it's not about money, it's not any of the external stuff. It's all about how he behaves with a woman. So if he's just focused on her and anything she does affects him so much and he can't be strong, well then this is going to not attract her and also be that sign of neediness, because most likely if things are going wrong in the relationship or wrong when you're dating her, you're going to show extra neediness. So we got to strengthen you, and this is going to be in the form of creating your own life and also looking for validation within. So let's go over how you're going to be doing this. If you were needy with a girl and you screwed it up and it didn't work out, and you're pretty much aware of the fact that you were being needy and that's why it's messed up now, well, what you want to do is give space, because what was probably happening when you were being too needy is that you weren't giving that space, right? You were texting her a lot, calling her a lot, trying to get her attention, trying to meet up with her, trying to seek a lot from her and get from her, and you probably weren't giving too much. So this is what we want to do. We want to give space, and we want to give a lot of it. And when I say distance, I mean no texting, no calling, no reaching out to her at all. And you're going to do this for at least 2 to 4 weeks. I want to give her the opportunity to miss you and to show her that you don't need her and that you have your own life and you're doing your own thing. Now, of course, at this point, you probably don't have a lot going for you in your life, and if you do, great. We need to refocus on those things. And if not, well then I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can do to start your own life and have other things going on than the priority of having a woman in your life. Again, what we're talking about here is creating a lifestyle that is not going to be only supported by you just hanging out with a girl. Some ideas here are going to be stepping into new hobbies, going to the gym, working on your health, studying more information on how to attract girls, because you probably weren't doing it right if you were being too needy. Of course, you have a whole array of videos here on this channel that you can learn. So you're going to be learning, you're going to be focusing on yourself, getting into new hobbies, you're going to be spending time with your friends, doing fun things. What is it that you want to do in your life? What's going on with your career? What's going on with your mission? What are the things that you want to solve? What are the things that you want to be doing in your life? What are the goals that you have? And all this stuff, what is all this stuff beyond focusing on a woman? What is that other chunk of your life? Because this is how healthy relationships work. It's not about two people coming and attaching to each other and being codependent on each other. It's about two whole people coming together with their full lives and doing their own things and coming together as a healthy attachment instead of being needy. So in these 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to be going off, you're going to be focusing on you, you're going to give zero attention to her, and then you're going to go back. Now, here's what I hope happens secretly. I hope in these 2 to 4 weeks you're so busy with your new lifestyle and so busy focused on you and your new friends that you've actually met another woman, or you've realized that you're not even interested in this girl anymore because you have your own thing going for you. That's what I secretly hope happens. Now, if you're still interested in her, that's fine. I want you to then reapproach her, and you're going to seduce her in the exact same way that you did in the beginning. What makes it different this time is you're going to be coming from a non-needy mindset, okay? You're going to be going in having your own life, and most importantly, you're going to be going in from a very fresh start. So this is going to be completely new, starting from the beginning. Now, in 2 to 4 weeks, give her a call. You can meet up with her, ask her to grab a drink, reinitiate the process of you guys kind of hanging out again, getting back together. And at this point, again, you're not coming from a needy mindset. It's not going to be you going in and seeking validation, trying to get something from her. You're not going to go in there trying to get her to like you again. Instead, we want her to naturally just be attracted to you and this new version of you. A guy who's got his own life, has his own things going on, a fun-loving, interesting, dominant, masculine guy. A guy who's in control, a guy who's, again, not seeking validation, not trying to get something from her, but just showing her a good time. One concept I want you to understand is this idea of entertainment. I want you to go in and do something that's fun for you. Talk about the things that you want to talk about. Go to the place that you want to go to get a drink. I want you to be the one in charge here. And she's going to see this. She's going to catch on to this like, wow, this guy is really doing his own thing. He's got his own life, and he's not trying to get something from me. Remember this, is that a girl is not someone to complete who you already are. It's an addition to your life. It's a complement to your life. It's something that's fun because it's someone to share experiences with and someone to have a connection with, but not to fill some sort of need or desire that's lacking in your life. Again, it's a compliment. If you want to learn a little bit more about how to not be needy and not be needy with a girl so you can prevent this, well, we went over a little bit, but I go more in depth on a YouTube video that I put out just a little while back, and I'm going to put a link to that in the description below. And what I want you to do is press like if this helped you, and write a comment down below and tell me what you thought of this video. Does this help? Is there any situation that we can help you with? Because I'm going to be in the comments down below answering questions and see what's going on in the situations where you're being needy. Maybe you can even tell us some ways that you were being needy so us as a community can learn how to not do that the next time we're with the girl. So go ahead, write a comment down below. Check out that video. I'm going to put that in the description. I'll see you on the next video.